another edition of the Derp Diaries. It's not all bad, it's also a bit funny. It's some of the stuff that's happened during the week that's weird. I had a particularly weird midweek. I had a particularly weird week on Costello. What is he doing, for starters? I mean, he gets bounced and you think, well, you've got away with it. You've been an idiot, but you've got away with it. So, happy days. But he doesn't move. We get another shot at the title, straight through into that transmission. Let's do that. That sounds like a good idea. Big, heavy caliber, into an already damaged engine, set you on fire. Doesn't burn out, doesn't move. He's invincible. Apparently that last 25 hit points can last you a lifetime. Well, it's a freaking short lifetime. This map this week had some absolutely crazy stuff. None crazier than this next match. I'm on a T62A. I've driven into the river. I'm being pretty aggressive. I've looked at the teams. What I want to do is go down here, up the little ramp, and spot anyone that's coming up onto the top. But that E50 charges, jumps in the water to try and kill himself, I guess. And I don't know what happens here. His name's Serenza. I'm filling him up. Totally. It says that he's destroyed, but you can see here, I'm still doing damage. And he's not happy about the whole affair and he starts moving. I don't understand either. If you can help me out with that one. I don't know why he drove there, why he did that, but he tries to kill himself, and then when I destroy him, I don't get the kill, and he starts giving me the middle finger. Meanwhile, an M103 has nearly killed himself, jumping from the top of the thing to get to me, and has died. The E50 says, "Funk your mother, die," something along these lines. He's giving the middle finger to your mother. I don't understand. Does anyone understand? Why did that happen? What a team. There's probably about 3 real people on the opposition team. I actually drive through into their respawn here, and there's an E75 who's moved his turret to look at the rock. Some wonderful geological formations in the respawn of Castilla on that side of the map. The southern spawn noted for its exceptional shale deposits, and you can see in a second there's a noted geologist. I don't know the name of this E75, but he's sitting in spawn and he's just checking out the cliff face next to him. So you've got an E50 that's basically blown engine boost, run round, jumped in the water and tried to destroy himself. An M103 who has jumped off a cliff to try and get a T62A, me, and then an E75 is just sitting here looking at some rocks. Poor buggers. I mean, you get teams like this and you're in a tier 10 game and it's gonna cost you 40 grand to blow all your adrenaline, your heat and everything. We won that easy. This one's more interesting. We're trolling Cap here. You can see the T62A, T44, T54. Great tanks for doing this. Getting behind this little wall on Fort Despair. Pimp Daddy knows what's up. He is waiting on that side. Now watch this. Game 1, right? All over. Apparently, we get an extended play edition and Pimp takes that opportunity. Watch Pimp on the right-hand side of the screen. He gets an extra shot because it's been going forever. He says, I'll take a shot. And he ammo racks the T54. And we're still going. And it's still going. I don't know. Sometimes weird stuff happens. This is just this poor bloody IS-3 and a J-Panther on the top of... Look at that. Straight in. Nailed him. But that's not the fun stuff. I think, right, I've killed one. Might as well go for the dynamic duo. He's got to be down there somewhere. I'll just take that shot. Yeah, thanks very much. Oh, jeez. This game. This E25 Drivers. What is wrong with you? What? You're on, like, peptides or speed or some kind of crazy cocaine. They're madmen. They just hoon all over the place at 100 kilometres an hour, jumping on people. We're resetting the cap here. They've got one guy left. It's an E25. Surprise, surprise. Pimp and I just here in the IS6s, we were grinding cash for the upcoming Object 140, which I've since bought and reviewed. So I am basically AFK. I'm like, this guy can hardly even pen me anyway. I'm just going to sit here in cap. Someone else can do the job. I'm going to have a sandwich. And Yeah, just watch. This is how you reset the cap. Don't always have to fire at people. Quite often you can just jump on them. There you go. What are you doing? Who are these people? Where do they come from? This is a weird map as well. This is Winter Malinovka. It's a tier 9 game. We're in IS6s and we've decided to be a little bit tricky because we've looked at the teams to actually go into the cap circle and push forward, clear the middle. So there you go. I'm going to go on the cap. Pimp's up on the top edge behind me. He's going to come in. The cap's already at 36. I'm asking what the F is going on because no one went top. No one on either team went top. No one. Where are they? There's 6 of them left. We're just sitting in the base. And not only are we just sitting in the base, the majority of our team is sitting in the base. No one is guarding us. Like, from their respawn, someone could just drive up. But there's 4 of us just in the base. I don't know where the entire enemy team is. There's no one up top. There's 1 guy down the bottom, 2 guys. They're all missing in action. We're just going to cap this. Unbelievable. This stuff is happening every day when I play. I swear to God, the amount of stuff that is going on in this game, it's insane.
Can't see anyone else.
Now, I'm going to let myself talk you through this one.
7 to the face.
This was a joyful moment. I'll let Bushka do the commentary here.
Tracked him again. Sit still.
Axo RT Hawk, you are one hell of a man. Look at that. That is one of the best jobs ever. Just landing the 62A right on the edge of the jump ramp. Boom. Squash that down. What a wonderful, wonderful human being. That was great fun to watch. Gave me a big giggle in game. And then we came around and swept the leg, so to speak, Karate Kid style. Just look at the FV4202. I'm sure he had to enjoy that as well. And come up, drop adrenaline, and you can see what happens when a little medium platoon or a couple of mediums get stuck in. Up here, we lay waste. Oh, gee, you can grind through the hit points when you've got a couple of mediums chaining with adrenaline into big, heavy tanks. So, yeah, it's not all doom and gloom. There is a bit of joy there as well. But, geez, it's been a weird week. Some really strange people. This is an odd little one. This is me. I'm the last bloke left, as usual, on Middleburg. And I've been dancing with this E75 fruitlessly for about half a minute. And we just decided to go downhill backwards at speed, joined at the hip, and then turn around and do the same thing. Just been kissing for a while. Fly Weaverly's watching this one. He thinks it's pretty funny. We had this guy on toast, but of course, there's no accounting for taste. Someone else wanted us to actually not kill him, so they came along and zoomed us. Weird map. And now finally, time for the Daily Dickhead, or the worst of the week, however you want to say it. This is a guy, look at this, I say catch the base, and Korea Tanker 44 says negative. He says fuck you immediately, straight first thing off the bat. I'm thinking we've got a live one here. Then he goes down, you can see him, he's in front of the M103 there, just blocks him, just blocking him. Enjoying his time in the sun, being a complete wanker, just intentionally blocking that M103. You beaut, we've got one of these. Happy days. We're moving forward. He's now shooting and he's going to block me. I'm just heading for the bridge. Doesn't matter. He's just going to keep impeding the way. So if you see Korea space tanker, please ticket him if he's doing this kind of stuff, because I'm going to be sending a ticket in with a link to this time frame in the video. I'm sick of these kind of people. Look at him. Wait till they all get in the cap circle. They have everything they want, and then he takes off and starts spamming cap the base. So yeah, that's your worst of the week. Last week it was Frank and Tank pushing me off the edge of the hill in Winter Malinovka. This week the Korean ___ tanker takes the cake as the biggest dickhead there is in game. I hope you've enjoyed the Derp Diaries for another dose. Look, I don't always enjoy it when it's happening, but looking back on it, you can see there's a fair bit to laugh about in this game. Even if it does ruin your life, we do end up often on both sides of the coin. Yeah, what a game this was. This was outstanding. We got smashed. Ammo racking a T44 is probably the highlight of it. We then got a permatract up here while Korea T44 spammed defend the base. Well, anyway, team, thanks very much for joining with me in celebrating this explosive mediocrity. There's not many dickheads in the game like that, but when they do pop up, they certainly make your life a bit of a punish. There's going to be a bit more coming up. I'm looking at a few more reviews. There's been lots of requests for more Tier 10 tank reviews. Oh, man. Tier 10 can be very rough to drive. Don't know why. I don't think it's because the talent level rises. I've got to tell you, honestly, I think it could be the other way around. But anyway, onwards and upwards. If you want to drop me a line, always on Twitter, at Bushka on Blitz, on the Asian server forums and the North American server forums. I've been popping my head in there occasionally as well. Or just leave me a message in channel. I'm pretty obsessive about answering messages in channel. I'm trying to get to them as often as possible. I'm Bushka on Blitz. You've been wonderful. It's been wonderful having me here and you here as well. Stay safe on the battlefield and bye for now.